Welcome back to another game, and to kick it off, we are on Mega Random, one of probably the favourite maps to spectate, as they're just completely, well, random, and hence the name, Mega Random. Quite an interesting one. For those who don't know, there was some quite serious things that actually happened in real life recently, so a lot of me and my friends had to pull together for that, and I really didn't feel like making any videos at that time, so that's why we had a few days blank there. I think it was about 4 days before I tried to record another video, and then my mic actually broke off, so hopefully right now you can hear me. Everything sounds nice, and the headset's nice, the volume levels aren't too bad. If they are, of course, let me know in the comments. I will be checking it afterwards, but still, it's nice to get other people's opinion on it, see how they react to it. I can always boost the levels, put them down, put up game sounds, put down game sounds. I've had a quick look, and it sounds alright so far. My voice seems to sound really deep and bassy now. That's not bad, honestly. But still, let's get into the game now that I've explained a bit of that. In the red, playing as the mines, we have Mr. Yo. In the green, we have CKF Geoffrey, someone who we see a lot of, definitely a strong player, and up there with Mr. Yo on the same kind of skill level. So that's quite good. Also playing as the mine, so we've got a mine versus mine war on Mega Random. First thing I noticed about this map is how food heavy it is. Lots of deer over here, 2 boars down over here, and also we've got a lot of deer over in this section here. Only 2 forage bushes though, so most likely we'll probably see a mill go down over in this section over here, and maybe on this section over here. Lumber, however, for Mr. Yo, definitely not very nice. Small one over here, naturally a few straggler trees around the town centre. Doesn't look like it's going to be too bad to get farms up though, has already chopped these 2 down, so should be alright. Gold in the back here, another gold over here, quite a heavy gold map as well, so going to be really, really effective for plumed archers and archer combinations. Saying that though, we'll actually stop here nice and quickly, and we'll come over here. We'll just have a look at Geoffrey nice and quickly. Hopefully nothing over there happens. Geoffrey, wood, all quite small. Nothing too bad though. Has moved to the side of the map. He does have a gold in the back. Stone here. Sheep over there from Mr. Yo. Looks like he's getting some scouting. Stone towards the front. Another gold over here. And only that 2 forage bush as well. Only thing is, this massive deer patch here is between both our players, and it looks like they're going to be fighting over that one. And that's going to be quite a big deal. Looks like both players have already got loom. Of course, we are at the 6-minute 30 mark, so loom should have already been done. Unless, of course, they want to go for that real fast build-up, get the loom last so they can have more villagers out to increase production. Depends what they really want to go for and what they feel safe doing. Generally, though, when you're this close, loom's a pretty good idea, especially if the boar's nice and far away. And if you're anticipating lag, with the boar lure, the lag can be really deadly if you don't have any loom kind of thing going on. Definitely a smart tactic here though from Geoffrey, going for the wall off across here, hopefully going to wall as many of these deer in as he can. That way he's going to be able to stop Mr. Yo getting them and get a food bonus for himself. However, we could see Mr. Yo try and do some laming right now. However, the wall off is going down. Only 28 hit points on that house though. Mr. Yo might be able to kill it off if he's quick enough. Looks like he's just going to try and go around. Still though, it looks like a good plan from Geoffrey right now. Over on the side, second boar is finally in, and over here, I don't think he's gone for his second boar yet, because he's got a lot of deer here to use, so he's pretty happy with that, honestly. Again, let's have a quick look at the map around here, because I don't think we got much further than our immediate surroundings. Geoffrey over here, his other boar over here, gold in the back here, also has a gold in this section over here. Going to be quite easy to wall off across here, now that he's already started there, would probably be the better option. But going off around this side, actually if he wants to wall around like this, that could be quite quick, especially if he decides to use this gold and stone as well. So we could see a full wall off from Geoffrey actually. But saying that, Mr. Yo's already got his barracks up, going for those militia. Really, really crucial here if he gets in before the wall goes up. That way he'll be able to delay his opponent. Not only is he losing 2 villager production already from trying to wall off, but he's also going to lose villager production from people who are naturally just getting harassed by these militia, garrisoned in the town centre, etc, etc. Might have to move them all onto the boar if the militia come around here, or at least he's going to force at least an engagement with the villagers against the militia, which is exactly what you want. The aim of the drush isn't so much to kill villagers. Killing villagers is more of a bonus, but delaying and harassing your opponent on any type of level, if it's at their lumber, they force them to retreat or fight, that's technically doing well. However, you don't want to lose the militia before you manage to get enough harass done. If they kind of just kill all 3 of them straight away and just go back to what they were doing, militia's job has not been done. Third one coming out, so going for the standard 3 militia. Haven't seen anyone on gold yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, so he should be able to get any more militia out. And it's going to be interesting to see what he goes for. Yes, on that board, because of course the deer are quite far away right now. No second lumber camp going up yet for either player. And it looks like wall off going over here, so it looks like it's going to be a full wall off right now. So he's going to wall off there and there. Alright, so that one there was the right one. Walling this gold outside though, that's an interesting one. Has he actually scouted that? It's going to be interesting if he scouted that and chose to wall it off. He knew there was gold there. I don't think he knew how much there was. But still deciding to that. Militia are in, and here we go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Forcing 3 villagers here off of deer to come chase this militia for no particular reason. Chilling on 1 HP and still delaying 2 villagers over there. And getting killed off by the town center eventually. And doing a bit of laming here with the deer actually as well. May as well if your opponent's got so many deer. And it looks like he's going for the wall off just as we predicted. Right around this side here. So that's quite nice. Going to be able to do a pretty fast castle if he wants to with that, honestly. Depends what he wants to go for, and it looks like he's going to be walling off right across here. Going to depend what he wants to go for. Geoffrey not going up yet, currently on 28 population. Mistio on 31, got to remember the militia though, definitely going to be helping out with that total population. And going up to feudal age now at the 1139, Geoffrey going up at about the same time as well. So it's a pretty close game by the looks of things. Now it comes down to the choice whether they want to go straight into archer production, want to fast castle it, or if they want to do something else, if they want to go man-at-arms, who knows. Looks like going on to stone, and 1 on stone, 2 on gold. Of course, he wants to get that 200 gold to up. At the moment, it doesn't look like he's going to go straight into archers, because of course, you do need about 4 villagers on gold, 3 to 4, depending on the positioning. Yes, saying that, he's putting more villagers on now. Looks like he's going to be going straight into archers. Has got some on stone though, so it means he's going to want to get a castle up nice and quickly as well. Look at this militia here. Might actually be able to get a kill on this villager. Only thing is it's so slow it might not be able to catch him. There we go. And over here it looks like militia just keeping a little bit over here walled in. Very nice plan. What's going up for you? Are you going for a barracks or... No barracks, so it's saying he really wants to fast castle right now. He had all those deer, that's how he's getting the food. That is how he was doing it. I was confused because he didn't have a bunch of farms up. Mr. though, it looks like he's going for the same thing right now. Generally pretty safe to fast castle in a situation like this off a drush, especially when your opponent's walled himself in. It means you're pretty confident that your opponent's going for a fast castle. He nearly has the resources to go up, just going to need another 300 more food on that. And over here, it looks like Geoffrey just needing about 100 more food. So you're getting really close right now, and I think he's out of deer, so he's going to have to start putting farms up quite soon. Militia over here, again, forcing these 3 villages to an engagement here, meaning, of course, they're not working, they're not walling in, they're not gathering resources, they're not doing anything apart from fighting over here for no particular reason. This villager might actually die here. Yes, getting a villager there, that's quite a big deal. Especially at this stage when your opponent's fast castling, means they're not creating the most villagers they could be, but still, he did do a quite late up, so he's going to be able to defend quite well. Geoffrey nearly having the resource to up. Mr. close as well, they both need about 100 food, of course keeping that villager production fairly constant. Mr. actually stopping now, which is kind of interesting. There we go, going up to castle age for him. Let's check on Geoffrey nice and quickly. Still needs that 100 food. Mr. looked like he's going to have quite an advantage here. Just checking the scores are refreshed, yes. Still looking quite low, but I guess what can we be expecting? Market is up for Geoffrey. What's Mr. going for? He actually went barracks, smith, market. So he probably could have gone for an archery range there if he wants, but it looks like he's going to go straight into a castle. Let's actually check how much stone he has. 520. He's going to have more than enough stone to get a castle up. Going to be interesting to see where he places it as well. Here could be a good idea, be able to cut through this wall, knock out the smith, and be able to harass this gold as well. We do know that Geoffrey is over on this gold in the back, but still, locking this gold down is never a bad thing. Looks like we're seeing another lumber camp come up over here soon. Soonish. Looks like this militia over here as well, getting a bit of scouting information. And Mr. is about to hit up. There we go. Where's the castle going, I guess? Yep, castle going up right here. Going to be able to hopefully range the smith. Going to be able to lock down this gold and smash through this wall here. Geoffrey's going to have to get up quick if he wants to be able to defend from this. He doesn't have the stone he needs to get a castle out either. Looks like he's going to have to try and defend with rams and his town center at the moment. Especially if Mr. gets in with some plumed archers. This could be really, really bad for Geoffrey. It's all going to depend on how he takes it and how he decides to do it. Fletching on the way, getting that +1 range, a really important upgrade to have. Geoffrey, let's check what upgrades you're going for, if you're going for any. I can click on the right one. Blacksmith, nothing yet. Could already have fletching though, definitely an option that's available. Castle is up right now, and looks like he's going to start trying to bust through. Castles can be buggers when you're trying to attack things. They always like to attack something that's closer. Plumed archers are out on the field. They will be trying to get some harass. Looks like there's mostly pretty tense walls going on over here. Stone wall coming up behind here with some houses as well. Looks like stonewalled here as well, so he's going to force his opponent to come around this way past the town center, or at least around the back here to get the way. He's going to save a bit of time with that. Could be worth walling like across here just to force him to go past the town center. But still, it's up to him what he wants to do. And Plumed Archer over here just glitching out a little. Let's speed things along. On this side, the house is about to be finally killed off. Plumed Archers, any more upgrades coming for these guys? And I've actually turned down my scroll speed for some reason, so I'll change that back after this game. On this side, Smith still not doing any upgrades, and it looks like this house will be taken out, and then this bit of wall will be focused on. Geoffrey, however, buying the time he needs to get a castle up here. Don't think he's going to be able to outrange, but Peotards are coming out, so he could actually potentially kill off this castle. And the villagers over here actually are in grave danger from these Plumed Archers. They still only have 5+2 range, which is 4+2, sorry. That's still pretty decent, honestly. You can't really say anything about that. Castle coming up. Looks like he's going to try and get a mangonel out. Stonewall here, 266 HP. We'll be able to take that down eventually. It will probably take some time, but still, delaying this castle coming out, which is absolutely great. It means Mr. Yo is going to be able to keep pushing through this area here. And most likely we'll be seeing a mangonel coming out for Geoffrey to try and defend against these Plumed Archers. As soon as he has the resources. Yep, mangonel on the way. Looks like they haven't noticed, and they're doing a bit more walling here. Looks like all those villagers, oh, just going to lose one there. Could have been potentially a lot worse, but still losing the one isn't that bad. Castle is still waiting to go up. Mangonel will be out soon. He's going to be able to defend quite well with that. Of course, Mangonel having a base of 7 range, Plumed Archer having a base of 4+2 when you get up to Bodkin Arrow. So it means the Mangonel is going to be able to outrange and pretty much instant kill a lot of these units. So we're going to be able to force this castle back up now, or at least force Mr. Yo to come back in and try and stop the castle coming back up. Saying that though, we did manage to kill off 3 or 4 Plumed Archers there, doing quite a good job. And we split them over Mr. Yo, however that unlucky Plumed Archer still getting hit by a flying rock. And, ooh, I don't know, Scorpion for Geoffrey actually, that's an interesting one. Don't know if that was a misclick or not. We do know that Scorpions are extremely effective against type group units, mainly archers. Also, if you compress infantry, it can be really good against it. Well, it can be good against anything really, it's in a straight line. So they just do heaps and heaps of base damage, which is nice. Let's check the economies nice and quickly. Doesn't look like Mr. Yo's gone for 3 town centers yet. Looks like he's just sitting on the 2. Yeah, no third one yet. Does have one over here. Definitely a smart idea in case this wood gets harassed. Of course, he hasn't walled off. Geoffrey putting up 1, so he's equaling his opponent here. They're both on 2 town centers, both on 1 castle. However, saying that, it looks like Mr. Yo has cracked in. He's going to be in a little bit of trouble to try and get through here, though. Smith is going to be killed off as well for Geoffrey, which is quite a big deal, because, of course, Plumed Archers do need a lot of upgrades. Well, they don't need them, but they're effective with a lot of upgrades. So it's going to be interesting to see how he decides to try and take out this castle right now. Geoffrey's still not producing any Plumed Archers. Mr. Yo probably still producing. No, he's decided to take a break as well. Looks like Mr. Yo's actually starting to save to go up. He has actually got the university under construction, which we saw before. Castle as well, so once that castle's up, he's able to advance anyway. Another town center going up for him on his gold, so he's going to be able to outproduce Geoffrey by the looks of things. Or no, villagers, but apart from that, is Geoffrey thinking about going up as well? He's got quite a lot of food built up here. He is booming a little bit off 2 town centers, which is nice. But I don't know how quickly he's going to be able to go up. Mr. Yo, on the other hand, he's, well, Geoffrey on 58 population, Mr. Yo on 62. Not that big a difference. I was expecting a bigger difference by now. But I guess Mr. Yo, he actually has the resources to up right now. Mr. Yo going up into the Imperial Age already. This could be absolutely horrible for Geoffrey. I'm waiting to see if we see a massive barracks come up. Because if we see that, generally it means we're going to see that posse of Eagle Warriors run in, mainly slaughter everything, especially when there's only siege to defend. Those Eagle Warriors can be extremely effective versus them. I could actually even check the Smith over here. No upgrades yet. So if he's doing armor upgrades, it generally means that he's going to be going for Eagle Warriors. And if he's deciding to go for Archer armor upgrades, well, naturally he's going for Archers. Generally, or you could go for a combo of both. However, we do know Eagle's quite gold expensive, 20 food, 50 gold. Quite an expensive unit. Over here, Geoffrey really saturating that gold right now. Looks like Geoffrey nearly has the resources to up. However, this has been quite an intense castle war over here. Geoffrey's done really well managing to secure this area. And it looks like, ooh, Mr. Yo's castle outranges Geoffrey's right now. This is actually massive. Could be able to kill his castle off without losing or damaging his own. Going to be a really intense thing here. Especially with Geoffrey going up into the Imperial Age. But still, he's a bit behind. He's going to have to do something to defend against this first initial wave of Eagles. Then he's going to be able to push out with his own. Saying that, there's only about 200 points score difference. So there's not exactly a lot going on here. speeding things along, checking it out for town centers for Geoffrey. Still only on the 2, looks like a 3rd coming up here on this gold patch down over here. Definitely a good option. 3 up for Mr. Yo, so he's definitely going to have a bit of an economy bonus here, especially with that Drush as well. He did manage to kill off quite a few of his opponent's units. However, this castle here for Geoffrey might not go down so easily. I mean, he's got to have some kind of defense for this, unless he wants to go straight Eagles and he's happy for his castle to die. If that's the case, then, well, he's okay. But he's creating plumed archers still. I saw it on Smith down over here. Fletching is done, and he's in Castle War right now. Mines as well, getting most of those architecture upgrades, so going to be able to do a little bit there. Second castle is actually up over here, though. That's going to be quite annoying for Geoffrey to try and deal with. Let's check if Mr. Yo is going for, what am I thinking, Bracer. No Bracer yet, maybe Chem or Ballistics, no. What's he going for? There's a Trebuchet coming out right now, so that's going to be really, really hard for Geoffrey to defend against right now. He does have quite a few plumed archers out, but he is at a miss. The range for Mr. Yo is still quite high, so he's going to be able to have a bit of trouble defending that, and I believe that Geoffrey should only just about be able to hit the Imperial Age now. That Trebuchet, though, definitely going to be really annoying for Geoffrey to deal with until he gets his own out. Saying that, though, if Mr. Yo doesn't exactly push hard right now, there is 2 out already, though, in this castle here. It looks it's going to get taken out quickly. He might get 1 Trebuchet out, hopefully. But it looks like this is going to go into a late Imperial War. Ooh, 1 Trebuchet is out, and he manages to get that one away from the firing lines. Castle, though, is down. There's nothing they can do about that. Looks like the wall off around here is going down as well. Going to force those units past the town center. And here we go. Geoffrey starting to get on the offensive against Mr. Yo, starting to take out this castle over here. He's got his mangonel there, so he's going to be able to defend against his plumed archers pretty well. Still, though, saying that, he just got Bracer. Looks like he's on the same amount of upgrades right now. Except Mr. Yo actually just got armor, which is going to be a really important one. Could even see a loot plumed archer from him as well. Definitely a cost-worthy upgrade. Plumed archer on the way. There we go. Going to be able to do this quite well. Castle over here looks like it will survive. Villagers are coming in to try and defend it. This mangonel here going to be absolutely valuable. Another castle up in the back over here. Of course, this map did have quite a bit of stone and gold on it. Looks like a university coming up over here. Finally going to be able to start getting some upgrades with that. Geoffrey is still getting upgrades. Yes, pattern archer armor is on the way, so he's going to be able to rival Mr. Yo's upgrades quite soon. Looks like that mangonel is trying to move forward, but it's going to get in range of the castle if it goes too close. Really watch out for that. Another Trebuchet out right now. Plumed Archer elite about to hit. There we go. So getting quite a big bonus from that against his opponent. Don't know if Geoffrey's going for it or not, but these Trebuchets at the moment look like they're getting taken out quite well. The Mangonel is moving in to try and push away these Plumed Archers. Playing a great defense with these Mangonels, actually. And they're coming around this side. There is a Mangonel over here ready to defend. And getting a decent hit there, but could lose the Mangonel if he doesn't. Got one. Didn't get anything with that one though, sadly. Looks like this castle might just go down. Yes, there we go. So Geoffrey is pushing out across this castle ground here, doing quite well defending. More up though. Looks like the loss of this castle though did give him an area to put another mining camp out and gather some more stone. So I guess that's kind of a lose-win situation. He didn't want to lose that castle, but at least he gained a stone patch from it. Right now we're seeing a bit of stalemate between these two players. They both really can't be pushed to engage right now. Of course, Geoffrey as well with those mangonels, really, really hard to approach them with archers unless your micro is amazing. And in that case, you just go for it. But still over on this section here, we can see Mr. Yo actually spreading some houses out, going to be able to detect if his opponent's trying to run in and harass his wood in any way. In that case, he's going to be able to garrison all his villagers quite easily. Over in the back here, another castle coming up for Geoffrey, still only on 2. I think Mr. Yo's down to 1 castle though, so that's going to really stunt his plumed archer production. Especially when his opponent's on 2. Conscription is in the way, so he's going to be able to get those units out a bit faster. But Mr. Yo going for the push here. Looks like he's got quite a score lead as well now. 600-point lead. His economy is doing quite well. Another castle coming up for Geoffrey right now. Of course, putting it up to that 2, so he's going to be able to double Mr. Yo's production. Of course, unless he gets another castle up. But until then, plumed archers. It looks like the push is coming from Geoffrey right now. Starting to push in against these trebuchets here. And he has enough plumed archers here to really put up some damage. But still, the thing is, these mangonels are just going to be so dangerous to go up against. Looks like chemistry is done really quickly. Going to be able to really start doing his opponent in. And of course, 5+3 range on the plumed archers now. Going to be able to outrange these mangonels. Very big thing right there. We can see the elite plumed archer now for Geoffrey. Ooh, it's going to be a close one. Hard to tell. These mangonels could take out all these trebuchets actually, and that would be massive. Trebuchet is definitely an expensive game. The map is resource heavy though, but still, we managed to get one of the mangonels with the trebuchet. It's a close one here. Move it. Too late. One of the trebuchets was killed off. And Plumed Archer and Geoffrey are actually going down right now. Clean sweep by Mr. Yo right now. Just needs to get some more units out and running and start doing the damage. Over here, trebuchet versus trebuchet naturally. Plumed Archers are moving in, and there we go. There is a ram out currently for Geoffrey, but I don't know what he's going to do with it. Mangonel is out, of course. Plumed Archer's outranging now, so it's going to get really hard to micro that. Might get a good hit here actually. Got one and a bit of splash in there. Could potentially get these guys again. No, looks like a mangonel for mangonel. Nope, just a mangonel. Mr. Yo getting quite a good one there. So we're really trying to take out this battering ram though. However, it will close the distance between this mangonel quite quickly. As we know, battering rams do get a bonus versus mangonels. There we go, doing 42 damage in one hit there. And there we go, taking that one out. However, still, there's a lot of this has been lost. Town center in the middle here has been lost for Geoffrey. So it's going to be an interesting one. Archery range is actually up, so he's starting to even start to produce archers right now, which means he really needs to get some units out on the field. Thumb ring being done. Looks like there's another castle coming up over here. So he's going to try and get as many plumed archers as he can out as possible. But right now, Mr. Yo is in his base. He's doing damage. 1,200 points in his favor. That's not going to end well. Over here, it looks like pushing out across the map as normal. Moving up the trebuchet line here. No more mangonels out for Geoffrey right now, so he's going to have a bit of trouble defending against this massive army of plumed archers. Saying that, he's got one down over here to defend. But still, it's going to be a hard one. He has a limited amount of plumed archers here. No chemistry. Can't touch his ballistics on them. I would assume he does. He has thumb ring. Another castle up, so he is on 3 castle production here. Conscription only just being done for him. Is he producing archers as well? I'll just get that for thumb ring. Looks like he's just gone for thumb ring there. Capram hopefully will finish up. Oh, 99% killed off. That is a bugger. Looks like Lumber Camp is moving on to there. Geoffrey's starting to run extremely low on resources right now. Good thing plumed archers are so cost efficient, but still, it's going to be a hard one to win from here. If he does, it's going to be an amazing comeback. That mangonel from Mr. Yo as well, of course, it's going to be extremely deadly as well against these plumed archers. It works both ways, of course. Mangonel, going to have to be really careful with that micro on plumed archers. Can't stay in the one place too long. And the thing is as well, Geoffrey can't really approach Mr. Yo's line. Because Mr. Yo's got these trebuchets, he's got more plumed archers, and he's got a mangonel there. It's going to make it really hard for them to approach in any kind of way to take out the trebuchets. Looks like he's going for that mangonel, and he's taken that one out. Still hasn't got chem though. Mangonel of his own is moving in. These rams might actually be able to deal with the trebuchets here. If this mangonel can get some good hits. It's not, which is a bugger. Maybe if these rams can soak up enough damage, it's still going to be a hard one to take. Rams are getting taken down, but as we know, 180 pierce armor is definitely something to contend against. Don't know exactly what Geoffrey's going to be able to do here. Speed things along again. He's holding out well, I'll give him that. He's definitely buying his time here. Retreating with the rams, actually. And he's going to pick up as many as he can. Looks like all the armor upgrades have been done for Mr. Yo. So naturally has that 6 armor on these plumed archers for Pierce, which is absolutely amazing. Geoffrey only on 4 right now, so that's a whole 2 armor difference. Really important upgrades. But it looks like Mr. Yo is going to be trying to get out of here. He is doing a little bit of stutter stepping there by the looks of things, but not a lot. Siege Workshop coming up for Geoffrey right now. Going to be able to try and get back into this. He is actually not too far away now. But Siege Workshop's coming up from Mr. Yo. It's starting the beginning of the end here. Can't see it lasting too much longer. The army of plumed archers from Mr. Yo is just absolutely massive. And unless there's a bunch of mangonels coming out and manage to get perfect hits on these elite plumed archers, not going to be able to do a lot against it. There is a trebuchet up for Geoffrey right now. However, the Siege Workshop over here will be hard. Well, losing that doesn't exactly do a lot. I guess it starts pushing his line back, but it still doesn't do that much. Looks like another trebuchet coming out. Plumed Archer warfare here. Naturally, the upgrades are in favor of... Ooh, the upgrades at the moment are actually even. That's an interesting one. The Mangonel is down. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Trying to soak up as much damage as he can with that battering ram. Really important thing to do there. However, it looks like Mr. Yo's just got way too many Plumed Archers out on the field right now. Losing that battering ram there. Trebuchet will be taken out as soon as these Plumed Archers here are dealt with. He's reinforcing 3 at a time there, and he is actually forcing Mr. Yo back here, which is kind of interesting. If they get using battering rams and mangonels can be really helpful. Just at drawing a lot of fire from these Plumed Archers. Geoffrey slowly pushing Mr. Yo back here, but I don't know if he's going to be able to push him all the way. Castle coming up here in defense of this economy. Is there a castle back here yet? No, don't think he needs it. He does have one here, which is a nice defensive location, but still, in the back, it's going to be quite hard to deal with. Battering ram, capped ram coming forward. Mr. Yo getting that upgrade. Geoffrey on such low resource. He has so much wood available to him right now, but he's got next to no food. But then again, he's very Plumed Archer. He doesn't exactly need a bunch of food. 122 population for him. Mr. Yo currently 145. Quite a difference there. Mr. Yo actually expanding out across the map again, creating another lumber camp all the way over here. The Plumed Archer numbers are starting to get fairly equal now. Mr. Yo could be in for a run for his money here. Still up 1,300 points though, but he has got a lot of destruction. His economy is pretty kick-ass at the moment, so I don't know exactly what Geoffrey's going to be able to do with this. The capped rams are coming in, and I don't think he has a lot to deal with it. Trebuchets are out. They can do a little bit of damage, but I don't think they're going to be able to do enough, especially if they're moving. Trebuchets are inaccurate at best. So that's why they're so good against buildings, because buildings are so easy to hit. Looks like over here, we'll be losing this trebuchet by the looks of things. Siege rams now. This is the beginning of the end for Geoffrey. He's not going to be able to push out against all of this. Too many Plumed Archers over here. The upgrades are equal, but this siege ram makes a massive difference. 270 HP with 195 armor. You know they're going to be hard to deal with Plumed Archers. They're just soaking up so much damage right now, allowing these Plumed Archers to move forward and start killing off. Right now, it looks like the siege ram might just get killed off in time. Just saving that trebuchet there, just saving it. Mr. Yo, though, having a great position on the map right now. He's got all the resources he can need. He's still got another gold pile down over here. This one over here finishing up. He's still got another one over here and he can expand to. He can even expand to this one down over on the bottom here. He's got Geoffrey locked in this area over here. He can't afford to move his units away. So, of course, if he does, he'll lose his castles. In that case, he'll lose his Plumed Archer production. If he loses that, he loses the game. Simple as that. Shot it. Siege ram here. It looks like the capped rams are trying to deal with it. They get it out before this trebuchet over here is killed off, which is really important. As we've said, just trebuchets are so expensive as units. Looks like we've got some coming around the back here, doing a little bit of scouting. And Geoffrey trying to move up here, however, I don't think he's going to be able to take this one. This will be an extremely close fight. Of course, depending on how much arrow damage people can soak up with rams. Probably the main thing. More trebuchets from Mr. Yo moving in right now. Of course, going to be his castle or opposing trebuchets. Have a look. Yes, going straight for the castles. Looks like Geoffrey taking out these siege rams just enough time by the looks of things. But he just does not have the resources to keep this up forever. He's running low on gold. He has a lot of... if we actually go to Geoffrey, that would help. He has a lot of food and a lot of wood. But apart from that, he's got nothing. If he starts swapping to Skirmisher as well, maybe he could do it if he wants Skirmisher and Archer. He could start taking out his opponent. But still, these siege rams are going to be incredibly hard to deal with. Castles are starting to go down, and... yeah, Geoffrey losing heaps of ground now. Plumed Archers are pushing up. Siege rams getting really hard to deal with. Soaking up so much damage there and giving a good chance to actually move in with these Plumed Archers. And that's it. Geoffrey's not going to be able to defend from here. We should see the GG in a second. Plumed Archers are going down. He's not going to be able to hold it, but he's doing well. He's definitely doing well here. Mr. Yo, though, constantly reinforcing, starting to mix in some skirmishes as well, exactly like I said Geoffrey should be. Just the GG should be any second. Don't think he's going to be able to hold out any longer. Trying to repair this castle desperately, however, too many siege rams over here just demolishing it. Eventually he's using those rules to try and take down the siege rams. And there we go, there's the GG from Geoffrey. Mr. Yo playing an extremely solid game here. Drush into the fast castle into Plumed Archer. Definitely an effective strategy, and using his just economy to be able to outdo his opponent right now. Definitely good play from him. So I'll see you guys in the next game. I hope you enjoyed that.